As those of you who've been coming here for some while, or even the new people, you will know that at the end of our service we have a prayer that we say together. And quite recently there was a bit of a change, and talking with some people, they were uncomfortable with the change. So I thought maybe it was time to have a conversation about it, see where we ended up. So the prayer. What prayer we're talking about, of course, is the prayer of protection. And Bill has just presented it to us. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. It was originally, I don't know if you know this, but it was originally penned by James Dillard Freeman for the men and women in the armed services of World War II. So as they were fighting, this prayer could be in their background, taking care of them. So there it is again, but we've got Paul Hasselbeck, for those of you who don't know, is one of Unity's, what would you call him, Leslie, mega teachers. Certainly someone who's contributed enormously to Unity over the last, not few years, I think he's been going for quite some time, but he's presented a lot. So he says, well, wait, there's more. You and I are light. You and I are the love. You and I are the power. You and I are the presence. Wherever you and I are, the divine is. I am grateful, I am free, and for those who defended our freedom, I value it and use it wisely. I am divine, I am free, I am unlimited. Well, how many of you go, oh, wait a minute, I don't know if I can say that. Let's progress. This is where the new bits came in. When did they come in, Bill? Over a year. Yeah, over a year ago. So, one of the things that I came to mind was when we say it as the way we've said it for so many years, there is a certain distance between us and the divine. But if we put this in, I am light, suddenly the whole thing changes. It's now asking us to own something. And the first one we're asked to own is light. So we can say the light of God surrounds me, which still in some ways leaves it out there. But when we say I am light, then we have to own something. That for as long as I've been alive anyway, was a big no-no. We have some of this no-no business. We have, unfortunately, we have Christianity to acknowledge for it, Christianity, as much as whether you ever went to church or not, or Sunday school or any of those things, it has influxed in what do you call it, spread throughout our whole culture. It's not just within the church walls or within the church teachings, it's everywhere. We are expected or acknowledged to be less than, what, anything really? We are, you know, the whole thing, if you go to the happy clappy churches, it's all about being saved. From what? From how bad we are, the sinners we are. And while it's deep in the church walls, and many people are escaping from that these days, churches are closing one after the other. But it still lives in our culture because it's been there for so long. So that's part of why we are struggling a little bit to own these new statements. So the love of God enfolds me. I am love came into it. Suddenly I have to say I am love. Wait a minute. The power of God protects me. I am power. Oh, but wait a minute. What do you mean I'm power? I'm not powerful. I get up in the morning and I think, oh, another day. What have I got to do today? I don't know that I can manage it. It's sort of there in the background, isn't it? You know, it's like just hanging there waiting for something to trigger it. And of course, the last one. Well, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't God out there somewhere? We sort of come to the idea that it's not this old guy up in the sky. We've sort of crashed that a bit. But it's still out there somewhere. Because then I can call for help, can't I? If what do you mean? I'm divine. You can see why we're uncomfortable, can't we? Okay, let's progress on. So I said, well, what happened? How did that come to get there? I was enjoying saying that prayer until one day I turned up here and it had changed. What happened? So let's have a little deeper. The light of God surrounds me, and I am light. Anybody here had their aura photograph taken? Yeah? What did it tell you?
The last one I had was totally violet, right around. No other shade.
No other colours. I used to have a friend, she's passed on now, but she used to draw, she could see people's auras, and she used to draw them for them, which was amazing. And I had another gentleman that I knew who just could look at you and he just could see it. But what does it mean?
It means we're all vibrating.
We are all expressing light. We cannot escape that. I'm sorry, there's no way to say I'm not. We are expressing light 24/7. 365 days. How many days in a week? We are expressing light. So when we say I am light, it's the truth, guys. Isn't it? It's the truth. We are light. But it's coming from you. So this is the solid part of our, this what we can touch is the solid part of our humanity. But beyond that solid part, from this solid part comes the light. And as we move around together, we are sharing that light. We can't escape it. You go up to hug somebody, you are right in their light field, sharing it. So when we say I am light, it's the truth. Got that one? Is that all right? We can cope with that one? Okay, let's move on. I am love. It could be your lover, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your babies, your children, your grandchildren, your parents. We have all got some place in our life where our love just flows. Yes? No? Yeah. So how can we not accept that we are love? And if we are love, another little thing in here, what is one of the main attributes that we ascribe to the divine? Love. So once again, we come into the divine. Rather sharing the slides on Zoom. So, I just thought I'd have a look to see who else in the world of the great technical universe was saying a similar thing. So we here have Joseph Murphy, who's a New Thought minister. Whoa, what's happened? Very. Can we find it again, please, Stuart? Here we are. Here we are.
When I started, it just quits again.
Oh, no. So anyway, Joseph Murphy wrote a book saying, I am power about the whole... Keep going. I'm lost without my...
No, you're not.
Without my screen. Back, too early. There we are, the cosmic power within you. So,
The word. You mentioned the magic word power.
yeah, there it goes. So I am power. It is us who drive our life. We are the ones who make the decisions. We are the ones who have the dreams. We are the ones who say, I will do this. We are the ones that heal when we get sick. Yes, we can get healing from various, added healing, but ultimately what we do, if we get a healing, we take that healing and we are the ones who heal. We take the energy as it is given to us and we do the healing. So, we have that cosmic power. We have the power to dream and to fulfill the dreams. We have the power to learn. What other power? What other ways do we use power? Come on.
Love.
Love. Power of love.
Energy.
Energy. Yes, we have that energy. That's what keeps us going, isn't it? That power, that energy. Anybody else got any ideas?
Manifestation.
So
Manifestation.
manifestation. How many things do we manifest in our lives? Yes. Yes. And the next one was?
Is that still working, that quicker?
Can you click that? This doesn't work.
Think of A by it.
The presence of God watches over me. I am that presence. How does that fit? Well, who looks after our lives? Who looks after your life? We do. Yes. We are the presence. Remember, we are spirit walking in human form. When we decide to drop it off, or when our time comes, that's not the end of us at all. We just shift domains. Instead of being focused here, we are focused in a different domain. In a different energy domain, if you like to call it that. There is more than just this world we live in. Much, much, much more than just this world. So we could look forward to that shift with excitement. A new thing to do. I wonder if I feel like that when it's my time. So, what do I want this for? In the poem Prayer of Protection, James Freeman wrote, wherever I am, God is. In his book Practical Metaphysics, Eric Butterworth said this way, God is spirit, presents in its entirety at every point in space at the same time. This means the entirety of the divine is present in every one of my 37.2 trillion cells. I am divine and I am human. Because I am divine, I am holy. I can perceive holiness in everyone and everything. Every person is holy. Every place is holy ground. I am holy. I see holiness in everyone and everywhere. Anybody else met these two guys? Greg Braden and Hussam Nassim Haran. Anybody else play with these guys? Greg, of course, is author, once a scientist, and Sam is a physicist. And they got together and they have produced some amazing videos. You can find them online, and they're basically talking to each other. But what they have come up with is quite profound. But what they, in the particular one, I mean, I've got several of them, but the particular one I'm talking about, they come up with, we are the field. The very essence of us, the very cells of us. Do you know what the field is? Does everybody understand that whole thing? The field is like everything. The whole universe is the field. And it's just what makes up the world. Take everything down to its basic, and you've got this field of energy. But what they discovered was that if you look at humans and take the Sam's work, there's the sin. Take it down to the very finest level, what they discovered was it is exactly the same as the universe. So we are the same energy as the whole universe. So when we look at the whole idea of the divine, here in Unity we do say the divine is everywhere, in every living cell of the universe. That includes you and me. There we are. We are the same energy level, cellular level, whatever's deeper than the cellular level. We are that energy. If you can go online and find this, it's certainly worth looking. If anybody wanted to share it, I've got videos we could get together and have a look at them too. But there you go, girls and boys, Madam and Mr. Those added statements to the prayer of protection are there inviting us to own who we are.